Okay, so this one, so this one is the Mohr circle where the all three cases which I already told you that normal stress on. Okay, let me, हाँ अभी मेरे को ये just 1 second. Normal stress on this plane, normal stress on this plane, and with shear. Okay, so this is the final case for ours. Then we will take the numericals on this. Okay, so देखिए वही बात कि एवरी जो प्लेन है विल बी रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय ए पॉइंट ऑन द मोर सर्कल. सबसे पहले आपको ये प्लेन पकड़ना है. ठीक है, ये प्लेन पकड़ा आपने. इस प्लेन पे कौन कौन से स्ट्रेसेस लगे हुए हैं? ये नॉर्मल स्ट्रेस लगा हुआ है सिग्मा एक्स. ओके, ये वाला टाउ एक्स वाई लगा हुआ है किस डायरेक्शन में? क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में. हमें पता है कि नॉर्मल स्ट्रेस के लिए हम एक्स एक्सिस पे जाते हैं. ठीक है, either positive or negative. If it is tensile then we will go positive x axis, and if it is compressive then we will go negative x axis. Okay, and for this tau xy, for this tau xy we will go in y direction, means in y axis. If this is clockwise then we will go positive, means this side. If this is anti-clockwise in this phase then we will go negative side. That's it. Okay, now just take one. यहाँ पे दो लगे हुए हैं, one normal and another one is this here. Okay, tau xy. So this is tensile. We have taken this origin. Okay, okay, again. So okay, so this is origin. Okay, so from origin we will go this much sigma x. ठीक है, okay, just 1 second. Let's say this is origin. Okay, from origin we will go till sigma x. What is the value of this? We will convert it into the scale. Let's say this is 40, so we'll convert it into 4. We'll go from here to here. We'll stop here. Okay, then another stress is also acting on this, so we'll go vertical side because we took it as a positive, because this one is clockwise, so we took it positive. So from this to this we will go upside. Okay, so this, we find this point P. Now this point P, we have reached for this plane. Okay, this point P is representing this plane. Okay, so you got it. This point P is representing this complete plane, stresses of this complete plane. First the tensile, then the shear in the clockwise direction. So we reached for this point. We got it, a point P for this complete plane. Next, what we have to do for this plane? For this plane you have to make. So first sigma y, how much this is from here to here? This is sigma y. Okay, and then there is a stress of anti-clockwise direction. And for this Mohr circle I told you that if it is clockwise then we will take positive, and if it is anti-clockwise then we will take negative. For this only Mohr circle. And the analytical method, the sign conventions are different, and for this graphical method the sign conventions are different. Okay, so don't be confused in that thing. Okay, so for this plane, this point, let's say it's q, this point is representing complete this plane. How? Okay, this is origin. Then for this sigma y, just 1 second. Sigma y we traveled toward the positive side. Why? Because this is tensile. I will teach you about the compressive stresses also in next example. Okay, so what will happen? This is tensile, then this is counterclockwise we will go this side. Okay, so we will get a point, this q here, this q. Okay, so we got both the point P and Q for both the plane, for this plane also and for this plane also. Okay, that's finished. Now what is the next thing? We have to join these 2 points, and then we have to make a circle. Now whatever thing he is asked, you can tell him. How will tell you. देखो यहाँ पे जो थीटा है ना वो प्लेन सी बी से लिया है मैंने, प्लेन सी बी से. You can take it from plane AB also, but in Mohr circle it doesn't matter from where you are taking it. Okay, from plane CB you are going counterclockwise to the theta to locate your inclined plane. So here also you have to go from plane CB. So this point was representing plane CB. So from this to this counterclockwise 2 theta. I must say you that always we will go. This is the loading. Okay, this is the loading plane. From there to here counterclockwise 2 theta. We have to travel for finding our inclined plane, which was this one. Okay, you getting my point? If you want to take theta from AP to this plane, so like this also you can go. From plane AB. So okay, this was the plane AB, and if you want to go like this, so you can go like this also. If you want to go like this clockwise, you can go clockwise also. So this is the thing, this is the beauty of the Mohr circle. Means from this plane and this plane was represented by this point. You are going clockwise theta, so in Mohr circle it will get doubled, this will get doubled. Okay, 2 theta you have to move to locate our inclined plane. Okay, so we have located it. Either you can go from this plane also, but you have to go counterclockwise. Okay, so from this plane if you will go, you have to go counterclockwise 2 theta. So that will be same thing. In Mohr circle it doesn't matter from where you are going, and for the theta this is not the you don't have to worry about the theta, because as it is you can go as it is in this, from horizontal to inclined we are going, so no need to go from vertical to counterclockwise or clockwise. Okay, that's it. This 2 theta. Okay, now for the principal planes, I already told you that what are the principal stresses, where the shear stress value is 0, and where we will get these planes where the extremities of the Mohr circle. After this circle there is no normal stress and there is a zero shear stress. At the end of the Mohr circle there is no shear stress. Okay, there is no shear stress. You will go there is no shear stress. So these are the maximum and minimum principal stresses only. The extremities of the Mohr circle are the minimum and maximum principal stress. Okay, so the sigma 1 this one and the sigma 2 this one are the maximum and minimum principal stresses. Now directly you can find the location from the Mohr circle. Okay, from where, if he is asking that what is the location of the principal stress from the plane CB, so this point was representing the plane CB. So here to here, because these only these where the shear stress is 0 are representing the maximum principal stresses. So you have to go from here to here only to find the maximum principal stress. So this 2 theta P1 and this 2 theta P2 sorry are representing the principal stresses. Okay, let's say he is saying tell me the location of the principal stress from the plane CB. So what from the plane CB means this plane, and this was the principal plane. You have to go like this. Here I am telling you this one na. Okay, and suppose he is asking that tell me the location of the principal stress from the plane AB. So this was the plane AB and you have to go like this. Now rest is the geometry, you can tell from this circle all the things. Okay, and the shear stress, maximum shear stress is the radius of the circle, Okay, In the next video I will tell you about the maximum shear stresses and the plane of pure shear stress and the location of plane of pure shear stress and absolute and in plane shear stresses. Okay, and some numericals on the Mohr circle, which I already told you, the analytical method and the Mohr circle method. So I will tell you the compressive also, for the compressive cases, 2-3 cases. Okay, so don't worry.